guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie. Today I'm going to be doing my December TBR prompts to choose my December TBR, or the books I read in December. I cannot believe we are already approaching December. It's absolutely insane how fast this year has gone, but I have a lot of new books here on my TBR cart, so I'm very excited for my prompts to pick out my December TBR because we have a lot of good ones in here. It's also such a rainy, cold day out, so this is going to put me in a really good mood, hopefully. I have my little cup here. It says Hot Girls Read, and I have my little cup here with all of my prompts in it, and we are just going to mix them up. I have some new ones in there as well as old prompts. We're just going to mix them all up and pick around probably 8. We're probably going to pick around 8 books for December. I know a few I'm going to read for sure, but I obviously want to do the prompts to pick the rest for me. So that's what we're going to do today, but I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's go see what I'm going to be reading in December. First up, really mix these up. Let's see, our first prompt for December is a book that's over 500 pages. Wow, we are starting off really strong here with a thick book. So let's see what we have. I don't know if Iron Flame's over 500 pages. I didn't end up reading it last month, but I really want to read it this month. So if it is, I think we're gonna do Iron Flame. Okay, it is in fact over 500 pages. I've been dying to read this. I've heard some really good reviews. I just haven't picked it up yet because I've had other books to read in November. So we're definitely gonna get to it in December. Don't give me any spoilers, but let me know in the comments if you guys have read Iron Flame, because I'm sure a lot of you guys have, and what your thoughts are, because I'm very excited to read this. So our first pick of December is Iron Flame. Book number 2 is a pink book. We love pink books. I always seem to have a few pink books because I'm obviously drawn to covers as well. So we're gonna look through our choices and see which pink book I want to read this month. We have The Do-Over. I recently got this because it had sprayed edges at Barnes & Noble, and I don't have this book actually, believe it or not, but this is more of like a Valentine's book. I think it's based on Valentine's Day, so I'm not sure this will be our choice, even though it does have pink in it. Okay, we also have Check and Mate, which the spine isn't pink, but the cover has a lot of pink in it. I picked it up recently this month, and I've been really wanting to read this, so this is a strong possibility. We also have Once Upon a Broken Heart. There's actually 2 different covers of Once Upon a Broken Heart in here, but this one is fully pink, so I'm kind of between the 2 of these, which I really want to read both of these this month, so hopefully I get another prompt that picks the other one. But I think what I'm going to do is go with Check and Mate for this month, just because it's a new release. I don't know, it's just I'm drawn to it right now, and I just recently read another Ali Hazelwood book. Love her books, so I really think this would be an easy, quick book, especially since we have picked out Iron Flame, which is a big boy. This is gonna be my second book for December. Book number 3 of December. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's one. This says a thriller or mystery. Let's see, we have again a few that have kind of been on repeat for the past few months because I haven't picked them up, but we have Sanatorium, Invisible Girl. Those are the only 2. I think technically those are the only 2 thrillers I have right now on my TBR card. So let's see between these 2 what we want. So this one's basically, they all end up at a hotel for a wedding, and people kind of start disappearing. It's giving winter vibes from the cover, so it could be a good one for this month. I feel like I've read a few books similar to this, so I think I'm gonna pick The Sanatorium for this month's thriller. I've honestly had this book for like over a year now, so I feel like it's a good opportunity to pick it up and read it. So we're gonna pick The Sanatorium is my 3rd book of December. Book number 4, a book you got recently. I've gotten a lot of these books recently, honestly. I picked up quite a few new books in the past month. So let's see what my new ones are. All of the Christmas books are new, and I feel like this is a good chance to pick a Christmas book. But we have The Book Club Hotel, The Holiday Swap, Love Light Farms I picked up recently, 1,000 Boy Kisses I picked up recently, The Ninth House, Things I Wanted to Say, Iris Kelly Doesn't Date. There's a lot I've picked up recently, but I'm going to pick a Christmassy one because I want to do a week of reading Christmas books, so I feel like this will go into that. And the one I'm going to pick is Love Light Farms. I've heard the most positive reviews of this one as a Christmas book because I know they can be very cheesy, but I've heard great things about this, and this will definitely get me in the Christmas mood in December. So we're going to go with Love Light Farms. This story is about Stella. She's kind of trying to save like her family Christmas farm. It's like a Christmas destination where people can come. She enters this contest with an Instagram famous influencer with a potential to win a bunch of money to, you know, help promote her farm, but she lied on this application and basically said that she had a boyfriend just to make it seem more of a romantic destination, but in reality she doesn't. So in comes her best friend Lucas, and they kind of have to play this part to make people believe that they're together. I think this will be really cute for the Christmas season, so I'm excited to add it to our December TBR. Book number 4. Book number 5 of December. What do we have? A queer book. I get this one every single time. It's just like meant for me apparently. The only queer book we have on this list is Iris Kelly Doesn't Date. And the thing about this is I actually haven't read the second book of the series. I recently finished Delilah Green Doesn't Care, and I wanted to continue on with the series, but I cannot find the book at a Barnes & Noble. So I'm gonna have to order this. The second book is called Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail. So I'm gonna have to get that book, and that's gonna be our queer book of the month. But I've been wanting to continue it ever since I finished the Delilah one, so we'll have to go and get another book to kind of add to this TBR. Just so you know, it will be the second book of the series and not this one. Number 6 of December is a book set in a small town. I feel like we can bet on kind of the Christmas books are usually set in a small town. I'm not absolutely positive, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of his stories are set in smaller towns. Oh, we obviously have Hopeless, which is always set in like a small Canadian town. I think I'm going to go with the Book Club Hotel because I'm just in like a Christmassy mood, and obviously December is the perfect time to read the Christmas like holiday books. So we're gonna go with the Book Club Hotel because it's set in rural Vermont, so it sounds like a cozy little book to read. This book actually sounds a little bit sad with like a happy ending hopefully, but this book's about Hattie. She owns the Maple Sugar Inn. It's like this small boutique hotel in Vermont, and her husband recently passed away, but she basically has to still open up this hotel because this is where a lot of their income is coming in, and she's obviously in like such a depressed mood because her husband just passed away and her life has been really hard recently. But in comes these 3 women. They're lifelong best friends, Erica, Claudia, and Anna, and they're in a book club together. They've come to this boutique hotel to kind of spend like a cozy little book club trip together with one another. Hattie ends up becoming friends with them, and they kind of help her through her trials and tribulations during this time, and vice versa. So it sounds like a really cute, heartwarming read, and I think it'll be perfect for December. Obviously, we're adding the Book Club Hotel as our number 6 book. Yes, this will be our number 6 of December. The number 7 for December, what do we have? We have a book with an illustrated cover. There's obviously quite a few. We have The Holiday Swap has this illustrated cover. Harry Potter, this one is illustrated, and I really need to get around to finishing this series so I can finish the video for you guys. I've been a little bit of a slump on that video because I just read so many at a time. I need to move on to the 5th book and keep going to finish the series, so that's a possibility. But for her consideration is an animated cover. Those are really like the only animated covers with like people on them. We're gonna pull this last holiday book because I really want to do a holiday / Christmas reading week in my life. I think it'd be really fun and cozy and just fun for December. So this will finish us off with our 3rd holiday book, and obviously it has the illustrated cover. This story is about Charlie and Cass. They're identical twins. Charlie is like a celebrity chef basically. She has her own reality show where she cooks, and she has this accident that ends up taking away her taste and smell. And then Cass, her identical twin sister, lives back in their hometown. She's running their family's bakery in their hometown, so she's doing that. And she also just went through a breakup recently, so she's been going through some hard times. But basically they end up switching places, which they haven't done since they were little. They both meet love interests, but the thing is the love interests obviously think they're the opposite person. So it sounds like a fun idea, and I haven't read a book with this storyline, so I think it'll be interesting and it will complete my holiday reads that I need. So this is great. I think, you know, we're gonna do like 8 or 9, so this is number 8. This one is, oh, it's a Christmas book, which we already did. We've already fulfilled our Christmas book needs. So let's draw another one. This one says, author's last name starts with the same letter as my last name. Guys, we get this every single month. I need to honestly take this one out because we get this every single month, and an author's last name never starts with the same letter as mine, which is L. But let's just double check in case it works out this month. No, 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 and no. I knew that was probably not gonna happen, so we're moving on to the next prompt. Okay, a book my girlfriend picks. I'm going to FaceTime my girlfriend again, and I'm gonna ask her which book she wants me to read this month. Hi, can you pick a book for me?
Do the 9th house, is that what it is?
This one?
9th house?
Okay,
yeah.
cool, yeah. Thanks, love you, bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
she ended up choosing Ninth House, which I'm so excited about. I also picked this one up recently. Maybe I've like seen it on Bookstagram or TikTok or something, but I haven't heard much about it. So this story is about Alex. She was raised by a hippie mom in Los Angeles, kind of got involved with bad boyfriends, drugs, alcohol, that sort of thing. She's also the sole survivor of a multiple homicide case, which is absolutely insane. She's offered a second chance to basically go to one of the most prestigious schools, Yale, and she has no idea why. When she gets there, she's tasked with monitoring the activities of Yale's secret societies, but it gets like very dark and crazy, so I'm excited to read this. Also, people told me to look up triggers on this book, so if you're interested in reading that, I would look up triggers before you read it, but I'm very excited about this one. It's definitely different and out of the norm from something I typically read, so this will be interesting, but I'm very excited to put this on the TBR. It's our 8th book of December. Okay, I'm gonna pick one more just to be very ambitious. We're gonna go for 9 books and we'll see how we do this month. So the last prompt is a book with an aesthetically pleasing cover. Okay, I think I already know which one I'm gonna do for this. I'm gonna go for Once Upon a Broken Heart because I've really been wanting to read this book, and I honestly bought the UK version just because of the cover. I obviously have the US version, but the UK version is just so much prettier and aesthetically pleasing, so I have to pick this one for the aesthetically pleasing cover. The story is about Evangeline Fox. She learns that the love of her life is about to marry someone else. Desperate to stop the wedding, she strikes this deal with the Prince of Hearts. In exchange for his help, he asks that she give him 3 kisses anywhere, any place that he wants, but she eventually learns that bargaining with an immortal is like the worst thing she could do, and it ends up being very dangerous. So we'll see how this is. I know a lot of people love this series and I'm excited to get into it, so I feel like I have to pick this one for our last book in December, and I'm very excited. The cover is stunning. Very excited to read it this month, and we'll see what my thoughts are. But those were all of the books I'm going to put on my TBR for December as of now, thanks to my TBR prompts. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We have a lot of great books in December. I honestly read a lot of my November TBR, so I'm very happy about that. Hopefully we can tackle a lot of these books because I'm very excited for a lot of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.